Good morning, Belen. I'm Stefano Pinto.
And I'm Gabriel DeZundi, and welcome to this edition of WBLN News for March 4th, 2019.
It was a beautiful day on the green as Belen celebrated the 20th annual Father Izquierdo Golf Tournament. All the proceeds from this event benefit the Belen Jesuit Financial Assistance Program.
A lot of people out here having a great time. The weather's fantastic, all for financial assistance.
The food is good.
The food is great.
The alumni, the parents, everybody's involved. Great day, beautiful golf course, taking advantage of it. Thanks to everybody who came out. Go Belen, Wolverines #1.
Underway in Selma, Alabama, to mark the 54th anniversary of Bloody Sunday. That's when police attacked civil rights marchers as they tried to cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge from Selma to the state capital of Montgomery. The attack, which sent 17 people to the hospital, sparked outrage across the U.S. and helped push the Voting Rights Act of 1965 forward. Thousands of people march each year in the bridge crossing Jubilee. This year's event started Thursday and goes through Monday, with March on Sunday. On the actual Bloody Sunday was on the March 7th, 1965. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton and several 2020 presidential candidates, including Senator Bernie Sanders, are expected to take part in Sunday's events.
George Perez joined us in the studio now to talk more about the Momo Challenge.
Last week, Twitter users were telling parents to be cautious of a thing called Momo, a creepy face with bulging eyes and a wide grin. They said the thing was messaging kids through social media apps and telling them to do terrible things to others and to themselves. The tweet spread like wildfire, and local news stations began to cover the story in detail. In reality, the whole challenge was just a hoax made up by internet trolls. The face is just a part of a statue depicting a mother bird made by Japanese artist Keisuke Aizawa. The image has been spreading around the internet for a year now, with it first being cited in 2018 in Latin American countries. The image had not caused as much controversy as it has now, with it only being talked about for a couple of days. Nevertheless, many children are being terrified by the challenge, including Giovanni Pedrosa, a 5-year-old boy from New Mexico, who called 911 to report Momo because he was terrified of her.
If anybody asks you to do anything like that, you always tell your mom and dad. Yes, we're going to find out who did it, okay? But that picture that you see, that's not real. It's just pretend.
With the trend being discovered as a hoax, hopefully this crisis will end soon. For WBLN, this has been George Perez.
Thank you, George. We move on to Alex Dominguez with the latest on Venezuela and opposition President Guaido visit back to his country.
Gabriel. His South American tour this weekend was with a visit to Ecuador, just before his trip back to Venezuela. Venezuelan self-declared interim President Juan Guaido continued his South American tour this weekend with a visit to Ecuador. The Venezuelan opposition leader met with the President Lenin Moreno in the coastal city of Salinas Saturday. He also took the time to meet with Venezuelan military troops who have deserted in defiance of embattled President Nicolas Maduro. On Sunday, Guaido met with the Foreign Minister of Ecuador, the Interior Minister, and representatives from the country's National Assembly. He tweeted a picture of the group on his official account saying that they, quote, listen to political leaders and Venezuelan civil associations who live in Ecuador. Guaido also tweeted that he is leaving Ecuador en route to Venezuela. The opposition leader claims he will arrive to the country Monday. He also took to Twitter to ask the Venezuelan people to take to the streets Monday at 11 in the morning, saying that he will later announce meeting points throughout the country. Guaido tweeted that he will deliver a live speech from an undisclosed location Sunday night. For more on WBLN, I'm Alex Dominguez.
Hey guys, here's your scoop for today. March 1 through 3rd, 9 members of the Belen Jesuit chess team competed in the Florida Scholastic Chess Championship. In the Bughouse event, Jonathan Gomez and Aiden Pevida achieved a new team record in this event by scoring 5 points, double the previous record. In K8 under 1,000, Avery Villasuso had 3 wins. 2 wins apiece were scored by Edgar Batista and Jack McClintock. Joseph Kenjarem Kuzi had a win and 2 draws, and Andrew Borgen had a win. In the K12 under 1,100, Jonathan Gomez and Matthew Johnson each achieved a positive score with 2 wins and a draw. In the K12 Open, Aiden Pevida had 2 wins and Carlos Riza had a win and a draw. The team now prepares for the high school nationals in Illinois in 2 weeks. Our Belen Robotics team lost a tough match in the round 16th at the South Florida Vex Robotics State Championship. The final score was 26-13. Here's who's meeting today. The chess club will be meeting at 3 p.m. in room F203. The senior thespian troupe 4666 3 p.m. Fencing Club will have practice in the dining hall at 3:15 p.m. Now stay with us as we bring you weather and sports after these messages.
Good morning, Belen. Here's your daily weather. Now today is going to be nice, bright, and sunny with a high of 87 degrees, precipitation at 20%, and humidity at 72%. Going into later tonight, temperatures are going to drop down to 70 degrees with precipitation remaining at 20%. Now for the rest of the week. Tomorrow we're going to see some light showers, but for the rest of the week it's going to go down to 72 degrees and rise until we get to the next week. That's all for weather. Now into sports.
Here are your sports for today. The varsity lacrosse team beat Ransom Everglades 16-4. With packed stands, the Wolverine came out firing, winning their first district game of the year and upping their record to 5-0. Offensive, Victor Rosado had 6 goals and 1 assist. Matt Handel had 1 goal and 4 assists. Rafa Brew had 3 goals, 1 assist. And Diego Horta had 3 goals. Mark Adams had 2 goals, and Kyle Guzzo had 1 goal. On defense, Enrique Sohiri had 5 ground balls and 1 assist. Ricardo Perez with 2 caused turnovers and 1 deflection. Matt Hernandez had 12 saves in the net for the Wolverines, along with great defensive play from Aramis Castaño and Ethan Ramirez. The next game will be on Tuesday against another district opponent, Miami Country Day School, at Belen Jesuit on the Hernandez Field. The varsity baseball team defeated Goldman 8-5 to capture 3rd place in the BSN annual tournament at Columbus. The JV baseball team beat Westminster Academy 10-0. The JV volleyball team won the 2019 Smoothie King Invitational JV volleyball tournament. Belen beat Ransom in the championship 25-23 in the first set and 26-24 in the second set. Robert Enao was named the tournament MVP. The varsity track team finished 9th place at the Sam Burley Invitational. Leading the Wolverines was Don Cheney in his 1st place in the high jump, Adam Mogula at 3rd place, finished in the 3200, and in the 4x800 relay, they placed 3rd place with Aiden Villasuso, Sebastian Castillo, Michael Sanchez, and Sebastian Roa. Other top 8 finishers were Diego Gomez, Michael Lopez, and Sebastian Roa. The varsity tennis team took a big win against Westminster, winning 7-0. The Heat play tonight against the Atlanta Hawks in Miami. Their playoff push continues as they try to stop the rookie Trae Young. Tip-off is at 7:30. That's all your sports for today. Now back to the desk.
Thank you, Nick. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for all your latest news. I'm Stefano Pinto.
And I'm Gabriel Zendigi. From everyone here, have a wonderful day, and like always, stay golden, Wolverines.